Hi, good day guys, this is Ashley Mongo here. So today we want to go through another question taken from the Police Service Police Duties Syllabus 1, and that question is, which of the following does not allow for the arrest without a warrant? Which of the following circumstances does not allow for arrest without a warrant? So we'll start from the powers of arrest under the Criminal Law Act, Chapter 1004, which states, a person may arrest without warrant anyone who is or whom he, with reasonable cause, suspects to be in the act of committing an arrestable offense. The other is, where an arrestable offense has been committed, any person may arrest without warrant anyone who is or whom he, with reasonable cause, suspects to be guilty of the offense. So those are the first two powers under the Criminal Law Act, Chapter 1004, which gives a power of arrest to any person. The other two powers under the Criminal Law Act, Chapter 1004, and these would apply now to police officers, are, in the first instance, where a police officer with reasonable cause suspects that an arrestable offense has been committed, he may arrest without warrant anyone whom he, with reasonable cause, suspects to be guilty of the offense. Second instance is where a police officer may arrest without warrant any person whom he is with reasonable cause suspects to be about to commit an arrestable offense. So two powers for anyone, and then two powers specifically for police officers. So four powers of arrest given under the Criminal Law Act, Chapter 1004. Two applies to any person, and two applies specifically to police officers. Let's now look at the Police Service Act of 2006 as was amended. So a police officer may arrest without warrant a person who is charged by another person with committing an aggravated assault in any case in which such a police officer believes upon reasonable ground that such assault has been committed, although not within his view, and that by reason of the commission of the offense a warrant could not have been obtained for the apprehension of the offender. Second instance is where a person commits a breach of the peace in his presence, that is, in the police officer's presence. Then we have a person who obstructs a police officer while in the execution of his duty, or has escaped or attempts to escape from lawful custody. Another, a person in whose possession anything is found which may reasonably be suspected to have been stolen, or who may have reasonably be suspected of having committed an offense with reference to such thing. Also, a person whom he finds lying or loitering in any public or private place or building, and who does not give a satisfactory account of himself. A person whom he finds in any public or private place or building, and whom he suspects upon reasonable grounds of having committed or being about to commit an offense. Or a person found having in his possession without lawful excuse any implement of housebreaking. So the power of arrest under the Summary Courts Act, Chapter 420, refers to any person who is found committed any summary offense may be taken into custody without warrant by a constable, or may be apprehended by the owner of the property on or with respect to which any such offence is committed, or by his servant or any other person authorized by him, and in the latter case shall be delivered as soon as possible into the custody of any constable to be dealt with according to law. And I just wanted, while we on this topic, to refer also to section 105 of the Summary Courts Act, which states, on a person being taken into custody for a summary offence without a warrant, any police officer or for above the rank of corporal may in any case and shall, if it will not be practicable to bring such a person before a magistrate or justice within 24 hours after he was taken into custody, inquire into the case, and unless the offence appears to be such, a police officer, such of a serious nature, shall grant him bail in accordance with the Bail Act. Subject to a duty to appear before a court at such time and place as the police officer appoints. But where such a person is retained into custody, he shall be brought before a court of summary jurisdiction as soon as practicable. So the question again is, which of the following circumstances does not allow for the arrest of a person without a warrant? And A member of the public makes a charge of aggravated assault and there is reasonable evidence of sin. B. A member of the public is found loitering in a public space without a satisfactory reason. C. A member of the public suspects another of loitering because of his appearance. And D. A property owner who, with reasonable cause, suspect another of stealing his property. So the answer in this case is C. So that C is one of the circumstances in which, or one of the circumstances that does not allow for the arrest without a warrant, and that is a member of the public suspects another of loitering because of his appearance. There's no power for arrest there,